I'm a day late to the Nintendo Direct Mini. I mean, typically I usually am not able to catch these things live, but you know what? I finally got to watch everything all the way through, and I was fairly impressed. Normally, I don't do any kind of reaction to the Nintendo Directs, especially when they're mini Directs or like partner showcases or indie Directs type of thing. But this time, you know what? They showed like well over 20 games, and I was fairly impressed with everything they had shown. I want to talk about some of the stuff I'm more excited for, and I'm sure there's going to be things here that I missed that you guys are really excited for. Not everything's for everyone, but I just wanted to quickly go over this list that I put together, some notes, you know what I mean, of some of the games that I'm most likely going to be picking up. So the first one was Super Bomberman R2. Now, the reason I bring this one up, I think this is kind of a more sleeper hit type of thing. Like, it may not get as much attention from people, but I really enjoyed the first one with the online multiplayer and whatnot. And with the new mode that they showed, the castle mode, where it's 15 players searching out treasure chests and one player going out trying to stop them. Like, that looked pretty cool. And then the stage creation, all that kind of stuff. I'm all for more Bomberman, so you know what? I'm down in it. So that's all I got to say on that one. Looking forward to that. Now, the next one is one that I almost feel like I need some convincing, but I thought it was worth bringing up. And that's Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. So I remember playing one of these back in the day. I believe these were all Game Boy Advance games, and it just didn't tickle it for me. But I almost feel like I should give it another chance type of thing. So this is 10 games. Now, it's a little deceiving, I guess, because I'm looking at the list of games, and it's like, okay, Mega Man Battle Network 1, and then 2, and then after those, every sequel has like 2 versions, kind of like Pokemon. Mega Man Battle Network 3, Blue and White, and then 4, Blue Moon and Red Sun, Blue Moon. Get some beers up in here. And then 5, Team Proto Man and Team Colonel. 6, Cyber Beast Gregor and Cyber Beast Balzar. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what the differences are between the games, but this one's supposed to also have like a gallery mode, over 1,000 pieces of art and music collection you could look at. I like that kind of stuff. I've bought all the previous collections that they put out of the Mega Man games, and this one I'm kind of like unsure with. Like, it's going to have a volume 1 and a volume 2 if you go digitally. If you go physical, it's all combined. But if you remember the other Mega Man collections, they did that nonsense, or some of them, I'm pretty sure, where it was like only the first volume was on cartridge and then the other one was a download. I'm really hoping like all these games will be on one cartridge and not like half of them are a download type of thing. But yeah, the game looks interesting with the collection they have here, different display options and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not 100%. I like Mega Man, but I just didn't. I think one of them that I played, I don't know which one it was, like you had grid-based combat, and it was more like, had like a role-playing game tone to it. I just couldn't get into it. And like, I'm a person who likes role-playing games, but it just didn't feel like Mega Man to me, so I kind of didn't give it too much of a chance. But maybe I'll have to revisit it, right? Now, the next one we already did talk about yesterday in a video was PacMan World Repack, so a remake of the 1999 PlayStation 1 classic. And it's a fun game. It's a really good game. The one thing that I brought up was that Miss Pac-Man is gone and they have Pac-Mom. I mean, not to, retread all that nonsense and maybe controversy or whatever, but regardless, it looks like a pretty cool remake of the game. So I'm definitely going to give it a chance. And it looks like it's priced extremely well. It's $30. Physical. You could buy the game physical. It's $30. I'm all for it. You could have my $30, Bandai Namco. I mean, if you put a DLC $5 to have Miss Pac-Man, maybe I'll have to pay for that too. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one for sure. Sorry about my voice. I've been sick past couple days. Please don't knock me for it. I gotta, still gotta grind. You know what I mean? Don't get no vacation time. I'm not paid sick time here. Shit. Kids gotta eat. But the next one, okay, moving on. Sonic Frontiers. Now, I've talked about Sonic Frontiers. The stuff that IGN showed wasn't really selling it for me too much. And I'm still not 100% sold yet. But what they showed in the Nintendo Direct Mini was a hell of a lot better than what IGN and Sega has shown so far. Now, with the Switch footage, I did notice some pop-in, lower resolution textures, some shimmering in the backgrounds and stuff like that. But that's kind of to be expected when comparing it to Xbox or PlayStation version, that it's not going to look quite as good as long as the experience is still fine and it plays well. There's not like a bunch of dips and, you know, frame rates and stuff like that. It should be fine. But yeah, I mean, you notice that it is definitely not as good looking. But despite that, the footage they showed, like I said, it's just a better representation of what you're getting yourself into than what has been shown so far. They showed that new zone, the cyberspace, with the there was a part where it showed the Green Hills zone and all that, and I was like, hell yeah! Like, it looks like it could be a good game. It really does. It's still too early to tell fully. Like, oh, what is this open zone gameplay? I mean, it's just open world gameplay, but Sega's trying to make it seem like it's something new. From the sounds of it, it's like you'll have certain missions to move on. Like, you have to accomplish so much to be able to unlock, you know, portals to next areas type of thing. We'll have to see how it works, but I do think that presentation was a heck of a lot better. So moving on, Live Alive. That comes out July 22nd, and I was really looking forward to this game, and I still am. It's a remake, an HD 2D remake of a Japanese Super Famicom exclusive from 1994. Now, that game, I've been aware of it for a while. I never played it. It's a Japanese game. There was a translation that was done that you could, you know, play or whatever, but I never played it. From what I understand, this game sold, like, not very well, like, fairly poorly in Japan, and it just kind of caused the game to not see any future releases, I guess, but it's kind of crazy to think for a game that didn't do too well and didn't have a worldwide release, we're now getting a remake of it. I'm all for it. I can't wait to play this. There is a demo up available right now on the Nintendo eShop that allows you to play 3 chapters, and your save carries over to the full retail release. From what I understand, the normal game has 7 different scenarios, and it all takes place over different time periods, like from the past, the present, into the future type of thing. It really does look like a cool game. I like this HD 2D stuff that Square's been doing. I would like to see that more. Like, you know, Square Enix, give me another Evo Search for Eden. Do that in an HD 2D style. That would be pretty dope. Like, I'm you know, remakes of classic Square games. Yeah. Partner up with Nintendo again. Get that Super Mario RPG redone. That would be dope. Now, the one that I'm really looking forward to, this is the final game I want to talk about. I know, like, I've missed some things that you guys probably are more excited about, possibly. But you know what? There's just so much. I had to narrow it down to the things I really was interested in talking about. But the one game that I really want is Dragon Quest Treasures. So this game takes place after Dragon Quest 11 with the characters Mia and Eric from 11. And this comes out December 9th. Now, it's a spin-off game, and I love Dragon Quest. I like the Dragon Quest spin-off games. I love Dragon Quest Builders, Dragon Quest Monsters back in the day. Like, there's been a lot of cool Dragon Quest games, and I'm just a Dragon Quest fan, and the little tiny bit that I saw here, I'm definitely intrigued. So you recruit monsters, you hunt for treasure, and, like, the monsters fight for you type of thing, like, join your party. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a little bit combining previous spin-offs almost. And then you have a base building. So collect the treasures, get the value, the money for them type of thing, and use that to build up your base. I like that kind of stuff. Just kind of chill, go on the hunt, little treasure hunt. Yeah, why not? So that's one I'm really looking forward to. So that was a handful of games I wanted to talk about today. Let me know down below what you're more interested in. I know we had like the Portal Companion, whatever. What was that? I don't remember what it was called, but I'm probably going to grab that one at some point as well. The hell was it called? The Portal Companion Collection. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but that looked cool. Return to Monkey Island, the Persona series coming out. That Harvestella kind of looks interesting. To wait and see on that. I don't care about Mario and Rabbids. Like, nah, whatever. But yeah, those are the games. Really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.